young Metro, don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun.
So we're back again with another video. It's been so long since I've posted a leg video, any kind of video relating to doing legs. Don't get me wrong, I like to record, but as you can clearly see here, what's going on, the gym is crowded these days as it's getting closer to summer vacation. Everybody is suddenly deciding to be fit and healthy. I mean, that's a good thing, but not for me when I want to record and people keep walking in front of the camera, and it's kind of disrespectful and kind of annoying. But at the same time, I can't expect everybody to just sit and wait on me to finish a set in order for me to record my video. You know what I mean? So it's a kind of compromise situation. But here you see me. I did not record the squat session of this because I mean, if you see in the distance there's a whole bunch of people there in the gym. So I set up the camera in the corner by the leg press, and I was doing, I think I did 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps. And on the heaviest set, I think this set was the heaviest set. I did 10 or 12, I can't remember. That was recorded like 12 hours ago. Today is the 20th of June 2016, and it is 11:23 p.m. right now. In a few minutes, we will be 3 weeks away from road to Guzman, and we have so much planned for this vacation. So much planned. I mean, so many videos. I mean, I have so many titles in mind: the Christian Guzman experience, Two Worlds Collide, the Alfred experience, the road to Guzman. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I hit a new low weigh-in today, 174.0 flat today. Started my cut at 197.5. That was so long ago. That was right after I came back from New York. I started my cut because I put on a lot of weight eating Chipotle and eating some good food over there. But I mean, I'm always in control of the way I look on my body and managing my macros and stuff like that. But I have never managed my macros to this point where I'm that accurate and I'm trying to be this creative with my meals and trying to be that, precise with my numbers and making sure I do my cardio and have my weigh-ins being consistent. I'm not getting frustrated because I'm sticking to it. I'm not, going over my macros. If some days I go under and some days I try to compromise and I mix things up. But for the most part, like 90%, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on the ball, guys. I'm not dropping the ball at all. Here you see Sherry clapping for me doing legs. Apparently she doesn't see me do legs often, but Sherry doesn't come to the gym. So, Shelly. Oh my God, if Shelly sees this, if she sees this and hears me say Sherry, she'll kill me again. Here you see me doing single leg hamstring curls. Look at the development, guys. Look at the development. I'm getting lean. I have 5 more pounds again in 3 weeks. Charlene. Oh my. 5 more pounds. 5 more pounds, guys. So we're gonna be cooking, making some food, and we're gonna start. In the last video, if you go back to the last, if you didn't watch the last video, something wrong with you. We're going to be showing you all how I prep the meal I made last time. It's the exact same meal, but I'm going a little bit more in depth, showing you all that I'm prepping chicken for the week. And I'm doing the sweet potato fries again. I have it warming up here because I usually cut up the sweet potato. Usually cut it up and then defrost it and then cut it up just to make it easier to slice through. Life tip. So, so I just deboned all my chicken breast as best as possible. Take off all the skin. So this is the raw chicken. This is my container. Oven. So we're gonna put everything together, and after that, after I show you how I prep the chicken and the sweet potato, there's a recipe I wanna try, protein oatmeal cookies. So I'm putting that together, getting ready to do that. A recipe I saw online, plus a little bit of common sense I wanna try to add to things, just to make everything flow together. All right, because getting to that point in prep where I need to find things. Sorry, I'm moving really fast, very fast. I need to find things. Who's that? Oh, it's Jay. I'm gonna cut this clip. Let me open the gate for him. So we're gonna start by getting our aluminum foil, right? And prep the bowl, well, dish. Only reason we use foil, right, is for two reasons, right? One being cleanup purposes, because you don't want, when you bake the chicken, all the residue runs off. You don't want to be stuck with having to scrape off with a pot scrubber and trying to spending forever trying to clean this up. Alright, so when you're cooking, try your best to minimize your work. Alright, so we're gonna spray some of this healthy way grilling / baking spray on this. It's not done. Why? Alright, so now we're gonna place our chicken, and then for people in Trinidad, I do not use the traditional green seasoning. Why, you may ask? Because why is my doorbell ringing? Who's that? Again, being interrupted again. All the chicken on the tray. I don't use traditional green seasoning because of two reasons. One, I hate the taste. I hate the taste because I can taste it. I can taste the shadow belly, right? That's what we call it. I use this in substitution for green seasoning, right? So health-wise, I prefer this. It tastes good. I'm black. I like it. I like good chicken just as much as the next black guy, right? And then we're gonna do one, bake that for a while, flip it over, and then apply another layer of seasoning, right? So we have that. Oven is already on, right? Put this in here. Because my mom is, see, life choices. Baked chicken, oven roasted bacon. Life choices, fam, life choices. Life is all about choices. So we have that put in there, and I'm gonna go prepare the sweet potato now. So take this across here. Let me clean up my workspace a little bit. So this is my second pan I'm going to be using for the sweet potato, and I don't need this anymore, at least not for now, right? So we're going to put this over here. Okay, so this is what it looks like cut up, right? Hope you all enjoying the background music from before. That's by my boy Sean. He's doing my music from now on for me. Very, very, very talented music producer. Very talented. One of my old friends who I used to play chord with back in the day. So I'm going to repeat the same process. Foil, spray, put this on top of here. I have some that I cut up from yesterday before that I left in the freezer, just in future reference, so I don't have to spend majority of my time doing this, right? So I'm gonna just put this in there and organize that. Alright, so we just put this all over here. Make sure it fits and spreads evenly. Right, spread it evenly. I have some more in here. a little life tip: things don't go bad really when you freeze them. So if you have a little extra in anything, you can always freeze them. Right? So that's around, I think in total I left exactly 300 grams. So 60 carb, and final touches is going to be, where you at? I'm looking for cinnamon. Yeah, I took it out already. Right, so cinnamon powder. Right. All over. Because cinnamon, metabolism, tastes good, sweet potato fries, life, pure life. Trust me, it's so good. So good. Let me put this back. So you see, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I use, a whole bunch of stuff. And it's so beneficial to have like a variety, so you can keep track, let me put this in, keep track, or have choices, if anything. Right, so you have chicken doing well, sweet potato going in, right, and now comes the cleanup process. So all this trash, dishes have to wash, this have to go back in. Alright, so I'm going to start the cookies process. Right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of original Quaker oatmeal. So the macros on that, let me show you. I'll show the box. Where is that? Where you at? Alright, so the macros on original is, let me look at the carbs. So 19 grams of carbs in the original per pack. Right, so I'm gonna use all 4, so 19 by 4, right? That so in total I'm gonna every cookie I'm gonna divide the amount of cookies I have by the total macros of this, right? So gonna make sense. I'm gonna try 2 scoops, maybe 2.5 scoops. These 2 bananas because 2020 carbs, and some essence, and put it all together, and I'll come right back at you all, right? And that should be put in there as well to bake. Yeah. Exactly 3 weeks out, so creativity is about to shine. Show you all exactly what I am eating, because I am getting incredibly lean and very, very satisfied with my results. It's hard, but you know, when you look at yourself in the mirror, or when you take a pic or something like that, and you really notice the changes in your body, it's always going, trust me. So I'm going to put 2 eggs in there. Right. 2 eggs. Alright. 2 eggs, 2 scoops of protein, and I think I'm going to try some vanilla essence. Actually no, I'm using strawberry protein, so I'm going to try cherry essence. Let's see how. Being creative. Right, so I'm using the bananas for the natural sugars, protein for the macros, eggs to hold it all together, baking powder. Whenever you make anything, you need baking powder and a little bit of salt. Right, so as you can clearly tell, I know my way around the kitchen because I prep all my meals like yes, no. So it's not just this one series, it's me doing my own thing. I've been doing this for a while now, so try this. If you want to get into this entire fitness thing, nutrition is like so important. My phone's going on. Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Why you're slacking, fam? Slacking. So I'm gonna put this all together and show you the final product when we're done. So right now I'm just using a crusher to mix the bananas in, because you know the bananas is a hard consistency. And I threw a little bit of Minute Maid juice in there because I saw that Emily Hayden, if you're not following her, she's an Alpha Elite affiliate. When she's making her stuff, she throws a little bit of juice in there for a little extra natural sugar, natural juice. So I have cranberry juice. So I'm trying to stick with the whole berry, raspberry, fruitish kind of taste for these cookies, right? Just stirring everything together now, trying not to make it too watery, right? So as this oatmeal, as I let it sit, it's gonna harden up a little bit, right? And I'm gonna put it together, and it's gonna be epic. Alright, cool. So I just created the meal here in MyFitnessPal. So I have the oatmeal, the apples and cinnamon, the bananas, the eggs, the cranberry juice that I added, and the whey, right? So in totality, if you want to use big words, let that focus, right? So we have per muffin is 130 calories, 10.5 protein, and 17 carb. I outdid myself, and 2.3 fat. Guys, look at this. Look at the macros on this. Per muffin. Per muffin. Like, I'm getting good at this. I am getting good at this. So these are the macros here. I'll put it on the screen from the last clip, and I'll put it back now. So I'm still in the process of cleaning up. I was just adding the menu. So let's save it. Right, saving recipe. Right, so in future reference, I have my recipes, protein muffins, if I ever want to use it again. I have 1 serving, nasty macros right there, so it's there forever. So if I ever make this exact same thing, I know exactly what the macros are. Beauty of counting your macros, guys. Beauty. And beauty of an iPhone, because if you have an Android, you have to pay for all these extra features. So, I had an S4 before, so happy I switched. So maybe I don't know how much I'm gonna have, but I'm gonna figure that out later. And this is done, so waste of money. I'll never buy that one again. That finished too quickly. Alright, so finished product. Dinner just finished warming up. Not too bad. I tasted one. Tastes good. I think you should try it. I mean, if you're into counting macros or being healthy in the first place. So that's the end of the video there. It is 8:45. About to finish eat this. Doing my food scale. And I'll see you all in the next one.
Lately I've been feeling like a renegade. Somebody save me. Standing in the midst of the crowd.